Hey everybody, do you ever feel completely drained after being around people? Even maybe people you like your life force, just slips away and you're left exhausted for no reason? If that sounds familiar, you might be an empath or a highly sensitive person. And today I want to talk about why this happens. I would also share my own struggles with it and how we can protect our energy in a noisy world. Actually, I have talked about boundaries and all things highly sensitive, empaths in my previous episodes as well. But recently, I went through my own struggles. I went through a rough phase with my health. I was down with fever. I was feeling weak. And honestly, it forced me to look at my own patterns. Because as I was healing, I realized how drained I had been, not just physically, but emotionally and energetically. And here's the truth, I had to admit being around people, being online, constantly consuming, it wasn't easy for me. Not because I dislike people, but because of how deeply I process them. And if you're sensitive, you know what I mean. I think the empaths specifically, struggle with it. For me, every interaction is like data. A person's personality, their mood, their expectations, even things left unsaid. I can't just ignore it. My brain and body automatically start processing it. And just like a computer overheating with too many tabs open, my system feels overloaded. I walk away from a conversation and instead of feeling connected, I feel drained. Now imagine adding social media on top of that. I deleted Instagram. I have completely deleted Instagram. It's been, I think, in the beginning of this year, I deleted it. I deleted my account. So I'm not talking about deactivating and reactivating. I completely deleted my account. And Instagram, at that time, it felt like a constant fire hose of data. People's emotions, stories, achievements, struggles, opinions. And as an empath, you don't just scroll past it, you feel it, you absorb it, you carry it until one day you realize you're exhausted and it's not yours to carry. That's why I slowly started leaving these, social media apps. And who knows, maybe I'm going to leave many more apps in the future. It wasn't because I didn't care, it was because I cared too much. Now, let's talk about boundaries as well, because honestly, this has been my biggest lifelong challenge. I've been practicing boundaries for years, saying no, creating space, choosing where my energy goes. And yet, these days I'm realizing that I still struggle. I haven't perfected boundaries. Sometimes I slip back into people pleasing. Sometimes I say yes when every cell in my body wants to say no. Sometimes I overextend because of the fear of being left out. And the painful part is, as empaths, we know we're doing it. We can feel ourselves crossing our own limits, but in the moment, it's so hard to stop. And then our body says no. And maybe you felt this too. You don't want to disappoint others, you don't want to be misunderstood, you don't want to lose connection. But the price of ignoring your boundaries is always the same. You pay with your energy, you pay with your health. So, what's the lesson here? It's that not everyone deserves unlimited access to you. It's that not every app, not every social media platform deserves your daily presence. It's that not every thought deserves a space in your mind. Not every person deserves a space in your mind or even in your heart sometimes. Every person, place, and interaction plays a role in our lives, but the priority is different for different people. And if someone or something is not fulfilling a meaningful role in your life, why give them space in your energy? That's how energy imbalances happen. Think about it. You wouldn't leave your front door wide open and let strangers walk in whenever they wanted. But we often do exactly that with our mental and emotional energy. There are Here are a few things that I'm going to do because they have helped me in the past and maybe they will help you too. And I'm going to start them soon. The number one thing is digital detox. Limit applications, limit social media that drain you. And if you can, maybe just stop using social media or digital devices for one day. Ask yourself if, let's say, you cannot leave it at all, if your work depends on it, ask yourself, does this platform energize me or deplete me? If it does not energize you, let it go. Number two, schedule solitude. As an empath, alone time is not optional. I used to feel like maybe it is optional. It is not optional, it's your recharge station. Even 15 minutes of quiet can restore balance. Find time for yourself, hug yourself, listen to healing music, do something you love doing. Number three, energetic boundaries. So very important. And visualization really helps here. Imagine a protective bubble around you before entering draining spaces. It sounds very small, but it signals your system, your nervous system, that you're safe. Step number four, another important step, say no with compassion. Let people misunderstand you. Saying no to others is saying yes to yourself, and the people meant for you will respect that. And trust me, at the end of the day, what people think about you does not matter at all. And I'm slowly understanding this. And like I said, people who are meant for you, they will respect that. And they will still be there for you when you want to come back. Number five, do some grounding rituals. Touch the earth. I love walking barefoot on earth. Breathe deeply. Drink water. Meditate. Listen to nature sounds. Listen to water sounds. These are very simple things and they remind your body that it belongs to you, not to the chaos around you. See, one thing is for sure, being an empath is not easy, but it is also not a weakness. And I think every empath will have a different experience with that. But for me, yes, I am not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like, yo, we are all strong. No, it's not easy. Being an empath is not easy because you feel everybody's pain. You feel each and every, you know, data, information. Nothing gets ignored. Specifically, like that I can tell from my own experience. But I can also tell you that it's not a weakness, it's a gift. Feeling deeply, connecting deeply, caring deeply. But then again, whenever you give someone a gift, you try to wrap it. Why? Because you want to protect it. And this gift, this empathy, this beautiful gift needs protection. So here's my challenge to you and to me. Choose one space, one application or digital media, or one person who drains your energy and take a break from them for the next week or next month. It's up to you. And once you take a break from them, notice how your body and mind feel when you reclaim that space. And no matter what someone tells you, doesn't matter. Treat their advice, if they are asking you to do otherwise, treat it like background noise, because they don't know. You know better. You know better what is good for you. Your energy is your life force, not theirs. And protecting your precious gift, your life force, is not selfish, it's survival. And if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments, if you want to. What's one boundary you're practicing right now? And don't forget to like, share, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Thank you for being here. Protect your space, protect your energy.